another episode of Entrepreneurs at Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs, one digital footprint at a time. With me, I have Clean Kiss Leona Bush.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
It's Clean Kiss. You're going to give me a kiss.
Okay.
Mwah. Nice. Now we got it. You're the Clean Kiss lady.
Yes, and you know what? No little girl grows up.
We're going to edit that from your husband, right?
Okay, yeah. No little girl grows up saying that she's going to be an entrepreneur that makes mouthwash. You know, what do you want to be when you grow up? The mouthwash maven.
But you are. That's exactly what you do. Tell us about the product.
Well, the product is unique because it is all organic, and it is about half the price of what most people will find in like a health food store, that type of thing. It's dentist recommended because it kills bacteria that cause periodontal disease, and it's the only product that includes nutraceuticals to help strengthen the cells from the inside of the body while you're cleaning the mouth on the outside of the body. So it's designed specifically to work together, and it's the first in the world to do that. So it's
wow.
Yeah.
And you came up with this?
Yes, I did. Yes, and
you
so
came
I
up with
was
a
thinking.
Formula? You
I came up with formula. I worked with a chemist.
The name, the whole
name.
thing.
I woke up at 2 in the morning with the name. You
Clean
know, I
Kiss.
wanted it fun. You know, and
And what is this?
that's breast spray.
Can I?
Sure. It's very mild. And I made it mild because I knew people might not be able to get to a water fountain because, you know, when they spray the breast spray, it's, you know, and then they want to get water to wash it down with. So this is strong. This has, this is the really strong stuff. So you start with this actually, then you brush. Then you use the nutraceuticals, and then you spray in between meals, and that keeps it going. So, yeah. So,
but it works inside. You said, all right. So this will work inside.
yeah. So here's the deal. When, as an entrepreneur, you know, I learned, find a need and fill it. Zig Ziglar said that, or find a hurt and heal it. Well, I was selling practice management for dentists, and I was doing quite well at that. And my husband got very, very sick, and he had all 3 of the major inflammatory diseases. He had heart disease, he had diabetes, and he had cancer. And so for 10 years, I supported him, and I watched him, you know, atrophy with these 3 diseases. And so I did a lot of research, and I'm working with dentists, and I find out about that time about the oral systemic connection, which basically says if you have a sick mouth, you have a sick body. And the reason is it causes inflammation. So inflammation is what causes a major cause of heart disease, diabetes, stroke, preterm birth, cancer. And so as I thought we've got to do something to prevent this. So that was kind of the fire in my belly, you know, as I'm living with this personally. But you have to have something that fuels the fire in your belly. You know, it took me almost 10 years. That was almost 10 years ago when that happened. And so I started working with my dentist and finding out they didn't really have a program they had programs to clean up the mouth, but they didn't have programs to keep it clean. And so it was a hodgepodge, you know, and it's really sad because the #1 selling mouthwash is so toxic that you can overdose on it if you were to drink it. So I wanted something that was organic. For example, there's vitamin B12 in this, which helps fight decay because it fights it breaks up sugar. That also helps with your A1C. And so it gets, which is your measurement of your blood sugar in your body. So everything in here has good side effects. And the good side effects are reducing inflammation in some way, either by healing the tissue, reducing your A1C, or your CRP, which is the measurement of your inflammation. My former husband had a liver transplant at Mayo Clinic. And that is because everything goes through the liver. And he ended up having cancer in the liver, actually. And so what happens is that when you have chronic inflammation, I'm not talking about stubbing your toe and your toe swells.
Sure.
I'm talking about chronic, where it never goes away. what happens is when there's inflammation in the liver, this CRP is produced. And so that you can actually measure that, and you should only have less than 1 milligram per liter of blood. So think of this as a liter, it's 32 ounces. 1 milligram, which is like a pinch, should be in the whole liter to be healthy. So you can double, triple, quadruple your heart attack risk if you have more than that.
All right, so I get all the medical and the science arguments behind this. I'm sold. What would prevent us? What is the biggest hurdle that prevents us from going from what we traditionally know to something healthy, organic like this that is, my goodness, it's life-saving?
Yes, it absolutely. And part of why I'm on this show is I want people to join me in saving lives. And I'm going to be very clear about how you can do that.
Okay.
First of all, start with your own life.
Right.
And your own life is, get on the products, reduce your inflammation. It's just the start. But if you have periodontal disease, and 70% of Americans do, you're doubling your chance for heart disease and diabetes. So use the products, try them for 3 months. You go to cleankiss.com and just order them. We'll ship them to you. And
where do you make
then go, it's made in Arizona. It's a local lab.
Local lab.
I looked
made.
for 3 years and found a local lab.
See,
yeah, everything, it's like kind of just work together. So
and it's incredible because we talk about, there's all this big talk, all the jobs are going away, and we're producing things over in China and
well,
this
I
and
want
that,
to
but
talk.
this is right here.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about that. Is that our solutions to our problems are really through innovation. And in America, we have the ability to innovate more and become successful of that more than, that's why people come to us from other countries in droves, is because we can actually innovate and create solutions for our problems. And so that's what fuels the fire of the, it starts with a problem. Inflammation is a problem, chronic inflammation.
Yep.
Let's figure out a way to stop this. Okay, doctors can't diagnose this. They don't diagnose any periodontal disease in the mouth. And you ask me the biggest problem? Dentists, it's the most underdiagnosed and undertreated disease in ever. Because they're just recently starting to figure out what has to be put together to make that work. So the laser came out. So you can do laser therapy now. So dentists think, oh, I have a laser, it's all done. Okay, but that's only part of it. You have bacteria that is going to constantly be coming into your mouth. Not just get your mouth clean with a laser, but keep it clean.
And
so people think their dentists are keeping them healthy, and they're not.
And
that's my biggest problem.
Right, clean with this little babies right here.
Yes.
This has to go inside your body. So you
Right.
gotta clean your body inside.
Well, this
and
kills the bacteria in your mouth.
Kills the bacteria.
Okay, and these two, and then this cleans the anti-inflammatory and supports bone. Once you lose bone, that's why 70% of teeth are lost by bone loss. And it's because the periodontal disease eats away at their bone. So this supports bone and keeps that from happening.
Where do we get this again?
Clean Kiss, and it's clean with a C, spelled properly. Clean.
Pet peeve, right?
Yeah.
The C's spelled with a K?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
good
it's
Lord.
clean.
My pet peeve.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cleankiss.com.
Cleankiss.com? How
That's
did you get?
it.
I mean, that was a hard one to get.
Well, no, actually, I was thinking, and as I looked at what was available in the market, it was all about the negative stuff. It was about, Perio Protect, or this kind, and those are not bad names, but they were like all about the problem.
Clean Kiss,
It
identify
identifies what
with.
you want.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to identify with the public, not
All right. So
dentistry
I
necessarily.
I go to cleankiss.com and I get this set. This is what I should. Is this kind of the starter set, or this is it?
Well, this is the 1 month kit.
The 1 month kit.
What I really recommend is a 3 month kit,
All
because
right.
most people go back to their dentist every 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
So get a 3 month kit, go see your dentist, and wow them. That's only the first part of what I'm asking them to do.
Gotcha.
The second part is, tell me the name of your dentist. You can go online, info@cleankiss.com. Tell me the name of your dentist and your name, because if you do, the dentist will give you a free assessment. So you'll be able to have your bacteria actually measured, which most dentists don't do, and know if you have the bacteria that causes periodontal disease.
And this is what amazes me. In this world of networking, and we're shaking hands and we're talking to people like this, very close, et cetera, the number one thing that we should be concerned about is the health of our breath, our mouth. It should be the number one thing.
Our doctors, and that's of all disciplines, are focused on disease. There's so many sick people, it's killing our economy, it is killing our legacy, and we need prevention. This is something people can do to prevent disease.
And this is affordable.
This is affordable. It's for the 3-month kit, it's $165.
Stop.
For 3 months.
Stop.
Yeah, and that you try to buy nutraceuticals.
Impossible.
In the health food store for that.
By itself, probably this will be 165 by itself.
Well, because you get 6 bottles of these, because it's 1 bottle a month of each. So you get 6 bottles, 3 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these.
We're going to go where? Clean Kiss.
Cleankiss.com.
I can listen to you all day.
You're so easy to talk to, that's why. So I have this for you. This is your kit. You get this as a gift from me for having me on the show.
She's sending me a message.
No. No, I'm not.
With that, we're out.